There are four essentials in project management. These are the pillars of good project management practice. Project cycle, project management elements, teamwork, and a common vocabulary. The project cycle is about the extension of the project in time, so it is your timeline. There are many varieties, and there are much more varieties than agile and waterfall or adaptive and structural. Within both realms, there are a number of different approaches. Regardless of what you choose, the project cycle controls the project in time. It is like your music notes or scores. It helps you know where you are and what is in front of you. What is your next step, when and where you need the next resources. Project management elements are basically tools in your toolbox, tools in the project manager's toolbox. They can be budgeting skills, soft skills, organizational skills, problem-solving skills. They are used to create a project organizational structure. They are used to manage team dynamics. They are used to manage budget. They are used to track progress or track performance in different perspectives. The third element is teamwork. Teamwork could belong to the project management elements, but it is too important for that, so it is better handled separately. It is kind of plausible, but very hard to achieve efficient and effective teamwork, efficient and effective collaboration among team members. Remember, projects are often endeavors when you bring people together from different fields. They have different background, different concepts, different paradigms they use. For example, a biologist or a chemist or an architect sees the world from a vastly different perspective than, for example, an accountant or an IT developer or for example, an artist. We are all humans, so there are many commonalities, and we can rely on them. But we need to be aware of the differences. So it is often, even with the best intentions, there could be problems, and there could be problems mainly about understanding each other. And that's where the fourth pillar comes in, the common vocabulary. And it is also could be part of the tool set, but it is too important for that, so it is better managed separately. And maybe the best and most important advice about the common vocabulary is that you shouldn't take it for granted. Just because you use similar terms with similar meanings, it doesn't mean that people think the same when they say the same. So, just for an example, if you think about the word apple, depending on the context, depending on your private and work experience, it may mean a lot of things for you. In an IT settings, it is a leading brand in the info communication industry. In the grocery, it is a fruit you often buy if you live in a country with a moderate climate. But some places maybe you have apples, but they are rather rare. And if you just visited your grandma, then maybe the first thing coming to your mind when you hear the word apple is grandma's apple pie. So even if you all have the concept of apple in many different ways, you may think of a different thing when you hear the word. That's the same for requirement specification. the different kinds of requirements, specifications. That's the same for all the terms you use in your profession, especially if you are from different professions, and and terms have different meanings in each field. So the 4 essentials are project cycle, project management elements, teamwork, and the common vocabulary. There is a 5th secret ingredient, but I will tell you about that in my next video.